For my fellow Scandal watchers and also rewatchers, I just rewatched over on Netflix a few months back the first few seasons. This storyline is from Scandal. This is giving Scandal. This is so on the nose that Shonda Rhimes should be paid for consulting and for scripting this storyline to fix the mess that he got them in by being too flirty with Erica Kirk. All right? So today they announced that JD Vance and his wife are expecting their fourth child. And I saw this headline that said, is this not Millie, Fitz, and Olivia? Now, granted, nobody involved. He is no Fitz, by no means. She doesn't give Millie, at least not publicly, and Erica is no Olivia. However, they took the Millie, Fitz, Olivia scenario and used it to create this. And this, for me, there was a lot of smoke around him and Erica Kirk. This, to me, it's intended to make us look away, but now I'm looking more because I've been trained in the school of Scandal. If you recall, Fitz, the president, in Scandal was cheating with Olivia, his old press person, and some other people. It starts getting leaked to the media and the press, right? And so Millie, his wife, who is a very shrewd, powerful woman who wants power, and she fights to keep and maintain power for her husband and her family. She tells Olivia, I'm taking my husband back because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. He's now out here all in the streets. She tells Fitz, we're going to have a child. We're going to announce that we're pregnant, and all of these audios out here of you sleeping with different women, it's me. They go to the media, announce they're pregnant before they are even pregnant. She told him, we'll get to work on that right away. And then goes on a tour about America's baby. So she moves the conversation away from her husband being a cheater to him being a loving and devoted father once again. We've seen this before. And so the timeline is also interesting. I want to say the baby is due the end of July, according to them. End of July. Now, the mess with Erica Kirk started before then, but that hug was the end of October. Do the math. A baby born in July was conceived in October. Also, too, USHA Vance and I have something in common. It may surprise you. Her and I both are born in 1986. We both turned 40 this year. She just turned 40. Reminder to you all that these people, when you link up with them, they will suck the life out of you. They will suck the melanin out of you. Have you looking way older than you should at 40 years old. So there's talks about whether she will be able to, typically because she's, what they call it, a geriatric pregnancy. That term is, get a new term, please. Anywho, that she is likely to be induced earlier than that. So the timeline could be a bit off, but all the same, this pregnancy, following the Scandal storyline, this pregnancy was likely planned after he got a little too handsy with a famous widow on the stage, confirming a lot of social media guesses already. People were already saying it before that, and then that hug, that wasn't no church hug, y'all. That hug, the hug seen around the world. And so this is intended to make us believe they are a solid unit, prepared to step in as that man's, he's on a fast demise, mental capacity, all of that. They are a unit prepared to step into that role if need be. But honestly, when y'all do stuff like this, it gives me the opposite. I'm looking at y'all differently now because I've watched Scandal. It's all a scheme set up by Todd, USHA, and JD to distract us from what he is really up to. But all the same, no shade. I do hope that she has a happy, healthy pregnancy, despite the fact that her husband and his minions are preventing many other people from having healthy pregnancies in this country because of access to healthcare and all that. I don't wish ill on her and this baby, but I'm suspicious when politicians try to distract us from what they are up to.
While Erica Kirk was mourning the loss of her husband, Charlie Kirk, she found some safe hands that she could actually mourn in. And in whose hands was she safe? J.D. Vance, right, the Deputy President of the United States, Hans. And later on, she came out and said that she was expecting a baby. But according to the dates that she had given, people speculated that the baby was the vice president's. And right now, as we talk, the wife, the second lady, the wife to J.D. Vance, USHA Vance, has actually come out now saying that they are going to be expecting their fourth child late July of this year. And once you start making the connections, you realize that it is almost at the same time that they were like her husband and Erica Kirk were being speculated to be having an affair, that she actually got pregnant around October. That is if the my calculations are right. But before I give any comments, let's first of all watch the videos that I have compiled from these people, and then we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna give my views about it. And credit belongs to the original creators of the videos that I have used. Stay tuned.
But Usha, how do you trap a man you're married to? Usha saw that hug and she pulled out that IUD so quick. She said, "Not on my watch." At your big age, you're not having no oopsie baby. You know better than that. You got gray hairs now. You're not having no accidental pop-up baby. That this is the third White House baby. I'm like, dang, like not a birth control pill in the entire White House? Everyone in the White House is just like, is that why y'all can't pass any laws to help people?
Y'all have to understand with JD Vance's wife, if she like it, I love it. Y'all think that JD Vance has to step up and protect her. No, 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 no. If he was going to do that, he would have never married that girl. He would have never, if he was really going to step up and defend her, he wouldn't even be standing near Trump. The reality is that Usha does not really see herself as Indian. Therefore, she does not see her kids as mixed Indian. She sees them kids as white. Now, she may go around and wear the clothing here and there. As to me, that's more of a performance than an actuality of something she really cares about. If she really, really was hurting, really, she would not be standing there getting that disrespect. She just wouldn't. And I know, as a woman who has a mixed child, how you perceive your children is most times how they're going to perceive themselves until they understand the identity. And sorry, it cut off. And some of y'all like to perceive your children as white, even when they don't look like it.
Hello and good morning. Listen, in today's episode of As the White Hood Turns, I know you've all heard that the Shays Lounger announced that they're pregnant, right? Couchboy and Shays, they're pregnant with their fourth child. Yay. Congratulations. That's all I got. But anywho, that's not what I came here to say. I came here to say, I will not tolerate anybody coming on here talking about, oh girl, run, Shays, run. Oh my God, she looks so unhappy. Oh, we need to save her. Y'all need to shut up. Number one, clearly, she's happy where she is and where she wants to be, right? Okay. Two, the fact that her husband don't defend her or their children ain't none of our business. And if she's okay with it, we need to be okay with it, right? So let's just get this straight. They gonna have a nice little living room set, okay? He's the couch. She's the Shays. They got a love seat, an armchair, another little sitting chair, and now they about to have an ottoman. Leave that lady alone. Leave her alone. She's happy where she is, and they're going to have a nice little living room set. And we need to accept that. So don't come on here talking about, oh, she looks so unhappy. We don't care. Ain't none of our business. Ain't none of our business. He's made it very clear how he feels about immigrants, of which her parents happen to be. But that doesn't seem to matter to him. And clearly it don't matter to her. So we need to mind our business. Okay? That's it. That's all I got. I just want to know, is there going to be a registry? Because I wouldn't know what to get an ottoman. Like, you get one of them little things to cover it up so people, I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be a little beige. I cracked myself up. It's going to be a cute little beige ottoman. I'm sure. Anywho, MAGA is not happy, but it is what it is. So, anybody checked on Mrs. Deceased? Cause I ain't heard from her. Ain't nobody heard from her. We don't know. So, okay, are we clear? All right. Okay, bye.
In case y'all care, USHA Vance and JD Vance just announced that they have their 4th child on the way. She is due in July with a baby boy. Here is the post they shared. We're very excited to share the news that USHA is pregnant with our 4th child, a boy. USHA and the baby are doing well, and we all look forward to welcoming him in late July. The timing is just hilarious to me because that means this whole time that Erica Kirk was hugged up and all flirty with JD Vance, USHA was pregnant this whole time while people were spreading rumors about JD and Erica. Miss Girl is going through it.
After watching these videos, the Black community actually never disappoints. But after watching them, it leaves me with a lot of questions. Like, if I had a chance to sit down with USHA Vance and ask her questions, I would be asking a lot of questions right now. Like, okay, I know it's none of our business and you definitely sound so safe where you are, but are you sure that you're safe? Are you trying to save your marriage? What are you trying to do? For those who have not watched the series that people are talking about, the scandal, it's about the president, Fitz. Is it Fitz or Fitz? Yeah, it's Fitz, who has a relationship with another woman, his secretary, Olivia Pope. And apparently one day Olivia is asked by the media if she's having an affair with the president, and she decides to come out clean and say yes. And the moment she does that, and the wife of the president understands that Olivia has been the side dish to the husband, she decides that it is time for us to make a baby for America, an American baby. So, could this be a baby to save the marriage? Could this be the American babe the American baby to buy the American sympathy, to make people forget about Erica Kirk and everything that was going on? And how is Erica Kirk doing? Where's she? She hasn't come out to talk about this. She hasn't said anything about it. I really feel and think that in as much as maybe she was trying to save her marriage, maybe this is an American baby to just make people forget everything, she's supposed to understand that her husband, he's not the best person actually, because he's so much against immigrants. And let's be honest to each other, he's one of them. He's so not okay with his wife being a Christian. Like, he never supports her. He's not showing any support even to the kids. He's not showing any kind of support to her. And she still would go ahead and be like, I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you from the disappointment and the embarrassment that you're going to face with these people. And I'm going to give you a baby. This baby is going to come around and just save you. It's okay for you to, even for a moment, choose yourself and understand that you don't have to save anybody. Nobody needs saving from you. You are your own superhero. It's okay for you to just save yourself. It's okay for you to just be like, this is not the right thing to do, and just choose yourself even once. I don't know what you think about this, but you can just let me know what you think about it in the comment section. And if you're new here, kindly remember to subscribe, like, share, and until next time, it's goodbye from me. Thank you so much for staying. Bye.